We're cooking. We're serving up a taste of your summer holidays with a 3-course meal
We're just
today.
distracted by the chorizo there. We've had a starter. Now we're moving on to the main course. Tara Walker, author of Good Food, No Stress, has stayed with us. Morning again, Tara. This is a staple in our house, actually.
Is it? Yeah, it's actually...
Bean and chorizo stew, yeah.
It's a great one during the week because you can have your beans, your tins of tomatoes in the cupboard. The chorizo lasts quite a long time in your fridge. You know, it is very handy, yeah.
I've never had it, I don't think. I've
Really?
had it on holidays, maybe.
Yeah, but Tara says you always have the stuff in. It's just tins, you know, you just bung them all in and it's easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a really handy one for the freezer or to have in the fridge for, like, you know, leave it in the fridge for a couple of days, have a little bit for your lunch or whatever. Very, very handy. First up, just sweating off a little bit of onion. And as always, I pop a little pinch of salt in with that because it just stops it from burning.
Very good, is it?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. You not listen to any of the things I've said in the last 3 years on the show.
I don't remember you saying that before. You put a pinch of salt
a little
in.
pinch. Yeah, it's good because
With the
you know the way the
onions.
onion can catch and burn.
That's a great little tip, yeah.
I didn't know that either.
So normally I'd give this a little bit longer just to caramelise a bit better. But since we don't have too much time, try and give this a good 10 minutes or so because it's what gives you the depth of flavour.
Yeah, cook
exactly.
it away for 10 minutes, okay.
Yeah. And a little bit of garlic and a little bit of dried rosemary going in. My rosemary died while I was on holidays in my garden, so I didn't have a sprig of rosemary this morning.
I thought rosemary could withstand anything.
I don't know what I do. Other herbs do really well in my garden, but rosemary and lavender, I just seem to kill all the time. I don't know what's going on, So now I have my chorizo here, and I've taken the skin off the chorizo.
What type of chorizo are we talking?
It's just anything really is fine.
Because you can get spicy ones.
Yeah, this is a fairly mild one. Just go with what you like. Do you know what I mean? Or if you don't have chorizo, just even some smoky bacon would be quite nice in there as well. So just let that sweat out a little bit, and what'll happen is the chorizo will give off its nice flavours as well, and its paprika and everything. And then I'm going to add in just a little bit of chicken stock.
Nice.
I have a tin of tomatoes here. And then my beans. And obviously, you can just use whatever beans you want. I have cannellini beans. You could use a tin of mixed beans. You could throw a few chickpeas in there.
Is that an easy job to get the skin off?
Very easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just peels off?
Yeah, so just cut it lengthways, like this.
Oh, very good, yeah, of course.
And then it'll just come off really, really easily.
Is the skin edible?
It is edible, but I just don't want it. It's a bit chewy.
I've been eating it for
Can you
years.
see that? Yeah, it's a little bit chewy, which I don't want in my stew, you know?
Very good.
So we're going to simmer that now for a few minutes. Like, the longer you simmer it, the better, I suppose. Keep an eye. If you need to add a little bit of water in, you can.
Do you bring it to a boil and then... Or does it matter now?
Yeah, well, you can boil it if you want, but simmer probably is best, you know. And then after a little while, it just cooks down, reduces down really, really nicely.
Et voila, my friend.
And...
Is this a dish you came up, or is this just a kind of a standard Spanishy kind of?
It is, yeah.
Classic
I mean,
sort of thing,
it's on most menus in Spain. Sometimes they do it with their equivalent of black pudding as well, like, or blood sausage as well.
Good. Yeah.
My parents always cooked this, you know, especially in the winter time. It's kind of a winter comfort food, isn't it? A little bit.
You know, before I forget it, what we sometimes throw in it is a little bit of fennel seeds.
Lovely, very nice. Yeah, and Italian sausages would have fennel.
Yeah, I love the way you use the royal we. It's not you that does it at all.
Like,
yeah. She makes it, you eat it.
We all have our roles to play in life, don't we?
Yeah.
So, look, here we go. And I have some manchego cheese here, which I've just grated. A nice little bit of that on.
And a bit of crusty bread or rice.
And would you believe what have I got in the oven? Little treat for you guys, yes.
You see?
I just warmed it up gently here in the oven.
Asking you shall receive, Tom.
And you can just dip that in.
Voila.
Have a little taste. Mind, it might be hot.
Smells amazing.
Right.
Good.
We'll have a little time for a quick taste, I think.
Manchego cheese.
Or parmesan. I know manchego's not that widely available, so you could use parmesan.
Is it not?
No, it's difficult enough to get in
hard to
Ireland,
get.
I'd say, yeah.
It's a winner.
Good.
You get the beans, the chorizo flavours, everything. The beans are hearty, fill everybody up.
Yeah.
And actually, the skin gone from that sausage makes that really, really nice.
Tender, yeah, because the skin can just be a bit chewy in there, you know.
That is gorgeous, Tara.
Good.
Lovely. What's stage 3 of your morning
Yeah, we've got a
menu?
creme catalan, which is a little bit like a creme brulee.
Okay.
In Spain, they tend to make it a little sort of starchier with a little bit of cornstarch in. But I didn't do that because I don't love that texture.
Right.
And I'm going to do a little bit of orange zest in with it as well. So
You
it's
a
really
creme
tasty.
brulee fan?
Creme Catalan a la Tara. I am a big creme brulee
A la
fan.
Tara. It's a small village outside Valencia.
So
We're
they
going to
love
A la
it.
Tara for our holidays. This is beautiful. Thank you, Tara.
Good, you're welcome.
Brilliant, Tara.
After the break, we'll have advice on how to avoid a DIY disaster this summer, stay with us.
You're watching that.